morning and welcome to Three Ladies Barbecue Sauce. My name is Nicole Carroll,
Sarah Cobb,
and Sharisa Naylor.
and we're going to be presenting and celebrating the spice of life.
Okay, just to start out, we'd like to make sure that everyone knows that our products are produced in a commercialized kitchen that have passed all food safety inspections in accordance with the New Jersey and Pennsylvania Departments of Agriculture. And so those are the regulations faced in barbecue sauce making, and that's what we've accomplished for our product processing that we're showing you today.
Okay, so our basic ingredients are listed on the PowerPoint over to your right or behind you based on where you're sitting. And all of our sauces except for one have a base of yellow mustard, white and brown sugar with some component of vinegar. And then what we have done is altered the seasonings to be palatable for a wide variety of consumers.
And we'll talk about it a little bit later on, but our company actually started with the basis of a secret family home recipe, and we evolved from there into a whole line of adding spice to your life with different kinds of barbecue sauces. So the ingredients there are our initial formulation, the initial batch that we started with from the recipe that started our company. And each of the ingredients on that list actually play a very important role in food science and in flavoring and tasting of a product. And so, as you're probably all very well aware, being a sauce, the ingredients in the product obviously each contribute their own unique flavor and color to the endpoint. And of course, the exception to that would be the use of butter in any kind of sauce, which is our thickening and binding agent that pulls everything together. So that's the purpose of the ingredients we have and why we chose some of the things that we did.
So what we have is we're going to have 3 numbered sauces for you to be able to try this morning. If you turn your attention to the PowerPoint, it goes through the actual initial formulation of our secret sauces of the Home Wrecker, Sassy Britches, and Happily Married.
So each of our flavors obviously has its own unique flavor and appeal, and as consumers, everybody likes a little bit of different taste and flavor on their meat, and our line of sauces provides that to everyone. So we'll offer everybody samples. You can see the formulations as they flash up there on the screen. The Home Wrecker is our spicy kick to it. It's a little bit of a bitey taste with some vinegar mustard that you'll taste in that one. Then we move on to our Sassy Britches, which is a little bit sweeter barbecue, but again has a nice fiery kick to it, just like your favorite woman would have. And of course, we finish off with our Happily Married, which is our nice, sweet, smooth barbecue sauce.
So what we've done is we've put together the nutritional information for all 3 sauces for you. It is a little bit difficult to see up on the screen there, so we do have it on the back of each label as well as posted up front here if you are interested. They do vary in calories and their sodium content, so if that is an item that you're concerned about consuming, as a consumer, you have some choices there in terms of the nutritional aspect.
So let's just take a moment and have you have the ability to come up and sample, or we can come around so you can have a sample of our product.
Oh, that's a nice view.
Kevin has already picked his personal favorite.
Mr. Kevin Moreau from Louisiana, featured in our video. Anybody else want to try some? We have chicken and ham, both for you to try on the different sauces.
I like all 3.
Sure.
If you would like to take a plate, take it back to your seat.
All right.
I can't. There isn't a pause.
Feel free, don't be bashful. We have more samples in here.
Yay.
Home record?
That's teamwork.
I like it.
Are you willing
Okay.
to serve the Mexico?
back into
Does your packaging come in Español?
Nope.
Many people in España willing to buy.
España?
How are you gonna dribble yourself?
Happily married on YouTube in about 2 hours. And after a few drinks. Any complaints can be
First one,
filed with
look at
Nancy Trivett.
I like it.
Which one do you have?
Home record.
Yeah, no, happily married.
That's the
First one's
Okay,
home record.
so this is Sassy Britches. That's you.
Is this?
That's you in a sauce?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
It's like a real sticky thing. I'll take that.
The happily married one?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
I also like that I'm not.
Has to be more
a
like
sassy
basting.
It's designed to be a hot sauce, so you wouldn't. It thickens
Yeah,
with
at least
pools
not
like that. It
sassy
comes like a
bridges
jelly.
or home
but
record.
If it's hot over top of meatballs, or in a barbecue, or in baked beans, where it's constantly warm in a crock pot, super.
Or sesame balls?
Is everybody done so I can go back and get me some seconds?
You can have some in a minute. We'll keep moving through and then we'll get done so somebody else can go. Okay, so we've talked about all of our formulations, and of course we're a American-made, all from scratch kind of product, and we'll talk about our marketing schemes here in a minute, but our flow diagram.
So we've included our HACCP flow diagram for you, and what our diagram is doing is taking you through the different steps of us creating the barbecue sauce and identifying critical points for where we would want to make sure that we are following safety protocols in the kitchen, and then also while we're packaging and getting the product to the store. So some of the key points that we identified were accuracy in weighing out the ingredients, as well as measuring liquid ingredients, temperatures that are necessary for sauce to have in the saucepan to get the correct texture or consistency, as well as mouthfeel. And then along with that, sanitary measures that are necessary while pouring the formulation into the jar, and then actually canning and sealing the jar for sale in the grocery store. We did not identify any critical points related to safety once the jar is packaged, because it is a shelf-stable product.
So from our consumer testing, we have gone through and we have found out that people's wants and desires in the sweet, overwhelming taste of abundant flavor, and a sweet tasting from our ketchup and our spices, and pretty much these are the results of our taste testing.
We performed a straight consumer evaluation process to evaluate our food products. We weren't evaluating one sauce versus another, but we were looking for what flavors, smells, and textures and things that you got out of the sauces. And so we asked our consumers that evaluated our products to provide feedback in the area of smell, taste, and texture, and that's where we gathered the information that Nicole just talked about. So that was our consumer survey form.
For our advertising campaign, we are selling our product to local farm markets, and we have a circular that goes into the local newspaper, also to allow people to know that our product is going to be available. Each product sells for $4.99, or you can get the triple pack for $10. You can also purchase through Facebook. You can send us a tweet. We can be able to send it out to you, and we do offer our product to local fundraisers.
Our product evolved from being one original secret home recipe into an entire product line, and that came out of our consumer testing. What we found when we asked our consumers to come and test the product was that certain consumers preferred specific flavors and specific textures. So in order to meet that demand and be able to market to a wider audience, we decided to sell the barbecue sauces as a line in order to increase our marketing and our possible profits.
Sassy Riches is always going to be identified with this particular type of fabric on top, as you can see. It's also identified with a V on the label. For our team design, we're L, 3L. For Happily Married, it's going to always be identified with purple and the M code on there. And for our last line for the home wrecker, it's identified with the W on the tag and with the birds on the top.
That is the end of our
Yay!